Our next guest is very funny. Is it your first time doing stand-up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's his first time doing stand-up. His name is, give it up for Zach.
Woo! Go Zach! Blow me!
Blow me?
It's okay, Mark, if you don't know my last name. It's okay. You don't have to say it. It's alright.
All right, is it? It's not Keebler, right? No. Because it was on Facebook for a long time, right?
It still is.
It still is. That's why.
Just to fuck with people. Just to fuck with people.
Then don't blame me for not knowing your last name. What is it? Like. No, you're over. What's your last name?
Klebner.
Give it up for Zach Klebner.
Just asked him for a proper introduction, that's all. So I applied to be an RA recently, and I walked out of the interview, and 4 hours later, I got a letter saying fuck off. But I was actually pretty confident I was going to get the job. I don't know why, because I'm a really terrible applicant. I'm not any of the things an RA should be. I'm not responsible at all. Like, I had to take this math course, and it's a terrible math course. It is ungodly that we have to take this course at Hofstra. We're doing things for this course that computers have to do in my brain. That's like not right at all. And so I'm taking this course, and like I'm not putting any of the necessary effort to do this. I'm sleeping in class. I'm not going to class most of the time. And I go in and I try to study for this last test, to like try to salvage somewhat of a grade. And I'm just looking at the test, and it looks like fucking Egyptian hieroglyphics. I don't know what any of this is. So I stand up, I go to the professor, and I hand him my test, and I say, I need to withdraw now. Like, it's an emergency. I need to get out of here now. And he's just like, I could get you the test on Monday. I'm like, no, that will not suffice. I need to get out of here now. You could throw that test in the trash. I failed it. I need to get out of here now. He's like, well, I guess I'll give you the UW then. I'm like, thank you for releasing me from this hell that I brought upon myself. And so I got the UW. I also am really bad in emergency situations, which is really unfortunate because my dad's an emergency responder, and you'd think I would get the genetics from him to be good in those situations, but I really just did not get that gene pool for some reason. So I was in my class talking to this girl, and we're just talking. All of a sudden, she just falls to the floor out of fucking nowhere. And this wasn't like her usual behavior. This was definitely like a new thing. Like, she wasn't just like every class is falling to the floor and like everybody's like, oh, don't worry about it, Zach. It's just Susie being Susie. She's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Like, no, this was a new thing, and it had to be treated immediately. And so I stood up and I stared at her, and that was the end of my emergency response. Meanwhile, my dad's like flying helicopters, like rescuing people from like dangerous waterfalls, and I'm just staring at her like, oh, what should I do? I don't know what to do here. Like, I don't know, maybe like take her to like the principal or like someone like a teacher or something. But I'm just like staring at her like, I don't know, I'm out of ideas, man. So, and then this other girl, probably my father's real child. She gets her help immediately and like saves her fucking life. Like, it's really great. And I'm just still standing there being useless, like still staring like at the ground, like she's not even there anymore. Just staring at what I could have done to be like useful. And so she survived, if you're wondering, if you guys care. No thanks to me, I'm a useless fuck. So how's the weather today?
It's nice.
I know, someone said it was cold. It's not fucking cold. My fucking asshole's sweating. This is ridiculous. What the? Where the fuck is it? Oh my god. I can't believe this shit. It's cold. Sorry. I'm from Maryland, so it's a different thing, I guess.
You forgot.
Woo! For like slightly hot weather, yes. I don't know, maybe I'm just acclimating to this new cold weather, and like it's just like a sudden shock. Like it went from being like 24 degrees like for like 5 days to just being like 69 like out of fucking nowhere. I don't know. But I'm also another reason I'm not a good I wouldn't be a good RA is that there's a joke in there somewhere. I don't
Don't you give really bad advice?
I do give really bad advice. That's a really good point. That wasn't staged at all. I give really bad advice. One time this guy, he walked into my room and he was in just his underwear, and he was like, I got locked out of my room, man. I was like, you should call public safety. He's like, I don't want to do that. Because I was smoking weed. I don't want to get caught smoking weed. It's a really bad thing to do here in my first week. And so I said, I don't know what you can do that. He's like, I got an idea. I'm gonna climb up through the open window that I left open because I'm such a smart guy. Smoking weed in my room. I left my window open. And so he's gonna do that. I'm like, yeah, man, that's a great idea. And we live on the 5th floor, mind you. So I got him some shirts, some pants. He didn't want to climb naked, of course. That would look weird. And so I got him gloves. He needed gloves. And he went and he climbed. And long story short, he's no longer with us.